In our facilities in the country, we have gangs that are operating, gangs that are trying to take over the running of the center, gangs that are recruiting other new members. As a department, we have developed an anti-gang strategy, and that strategy was broadly consulted with the national intelligence community, the South African Police Services, because, my lady, some of the gang leaders that operate in our environment come to correctional services already being gang leaders. So this phenomenon finds itself also in our communities throughout the country. So this strategy, firstly, is to make our officials aware that in this environment, this is this kind of gang that is operating, and also to inform offenders as to how to report gang activities.
Another argument discussed at length was whether somebody with a disability would be accommodated for in prison.
Also by mere coincidence, this matter was mentioned in Parliament yesterday.
That is correct, my lady.
You were asked the question that we will ask you today, and that is if you could cater for disabled people within your facilities.
That's correct, my lady.
And to Parliament, you said what?
I said to Parliament, my lady, that the Department of Correctional Services is ready to admit and detain people with disabilities in our facilities.
Pistorius' legal team tried hard to convince Judge Masipa that prison would not be the right place for him because of his vulnerability. But one legal expert wasn't convinced by that argument.
I think all the pitfalls that are being said about our prisons, you can say them about the prisons in the developed world. Brazil and other countries, they do have gangsters. You can't complain. I don't think the complaints about the general conditions themselves something that you can cry about. That is what prison is meant to be.